Yo, it's your boy Big Truck. So check this out. Shout out to my man Is a Reacts. Go to his channel, show the king some love. He's doing amazing things. Go to my channel as well and show your boy Big Truck some love here. He has some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work. Hustle and motivate.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Now, in America, if you ask any man, any black man, whether he's successful or whether he's a regular guy with a good job, if you ask them about their dating life, majority of them will tell you they are not interested in dating, okay? And if you ask them, well, brother, how come you're not interested in dating? Most black men that you speak to right now, currently in America, will tell you dating has turned into transactional situations.
Yeah, it sure has. How many of us agree? How many of you agree that now dating has turned into transactional dating? Like, really?
Women now are only seeking men that will pay. They are only seeking men that got money. They are no longer interested in seeking men with good morals.
And at that point, that's when it becomes prostitution. You see, paying for goods and services.
Men with good integrity, men that has positive outlook in life, whether they are rich or not rich. Men that wants to be a good husband. Men that are dating with intention. Men that are looking to build a family. American black women are no longer looking for that.
Those are the ones they friend zone. Those are the ones they use. Those are the ones that they sit up there and they beg. But the Pookie and Ray Ray, oh, he get unlimited cheeks. He get unlimited action. He gets that woman's attention.
They're all looking for that man with money. And that's a fact. My dear brothers and sisters, we are living in the era where a woman will tell a man that's making $70,000 a year, he's not good enough because he's only making 70 grand a year. He's not making six figures. That is the reality we are living under right now, my brothers and sisters.
Why would I not give a shot to a person that makes $70,000 a year? I could put you on. Hell, I could even hire you. Come on, let's work together. We could do all of that. But as far as my man, because this is the thing, I refuse to give into a life where I start to feel like I can't have it all.
That attitude right there, you will never have it all because you are not Elohim. Elohim has everything he wants when he wants it, how he wants it. Humans don't have that right. Let's be clear. And we see the types of women that have men problems because they are quick to open up their mouth and they tell on themselves on social media. Because a woman that does not have men problems, they move in silence. They're sitting back happy. They have someone to come home to. They have someone to go to bed with and wake up next to. They have someone to share good times with and build futures and legacies with.
That's where the insatiableness and the gluttony, because if you already have it all, why do you need a man to give you more? Like, that's the part of the conversation that I just cannot fully understand.
And maybe
it's not love that they want.
Maybe
it's not.
And I believe when you really look at the stats, especially this conversation of six figures, you got to make sense.
We were talking about that too. Yes.
The thing is, if you look at the stats, the average man in America doesn't even make $70,000 a year like that. And then studies show that 21% of men that make $100,000 a year, there's only 21%. Out of that 21%, only 8% are black men. So people are getting married every day. Everybody's not marrying somebody with six figures. So where is all of this coming from? I believe women don't know how to articulate, I'm looking for someone that is secure. Because you can be with somebody that may not be six figures and he's still stable and have less debt than you do.
There's people out there, there's men out there making 40, 50, 60, even 70,000, 80,000, and they live in good. They have peace. You see? But But you see what feminism has done to women, has lied to women. You see how social media has lied to women. We see that, right?
But I don't think people are looking at what's really going on.
That is the reality we are living under. And then women wonder why men are no longer approaching them.
Everything here is about money. When I talk to women overseas, they don't give a fuck how much money you got. They want to know if you got a good character.
When I've taken trips to Dubai, okay, Brazil, Colombia, even when I go back home to Jamaica, and I have conversations with women, it's not even, the thing about money doesn't even come up. To be honest with you, what comes up in conversation? Culture, food, experiences, just good conversation and good vibrations.
I was just telling this yesterday. I was in the Netherlands. I was at a party. I'm talking about some of the finest women on the planet. And niggas was pulling the bitches. And guess what? They wasn't getting in cars. They was getting on mountain bikes. The bitches getting on the bitches getting on the back, her legs crossed, holding by the waist, on the back, zooming off. Yo, I swear to God. Right. Shut up, bro. Not getting in no Benz, not getting in no Range Rover on a mountain, mother. That's why.
There's been some cases when I've been in Brazil, we've gotten on a motherfucking scooter and we went to a coffee shop and have motherfucking coffee and Danishes. Stop it. Because Brazil has some good coffee, but not like Jamaica. We have the best, Blue Mountain. I'm just saying. Sometimes going to these third world countries, it's a totally different vibe.
Young men and women, get your passports
and get the
out of here and see the world. It will open your eyes to shit that you will be blown away.
Men are everywhere. I got a challenge for every woman watching. Go outside, and today I want you to count how many men, period, you run into. For one full day, I bet you if you're outside in the world, it would be more than 100. Now, every man, he might have been an Uber driver, he might have been a doorman, he might have been the gardener, he might have been the Amazon delivery guy, and a woman will say, yeah, I ran across 100 men, but none of them were their option. These men were virtually invisible.
Modern women are looking for someone that's not looking for them. Modern women have curved decent men so that they can make themselves available for the men that they want, that social media, society says you should have. But yet, you are not even on that level. Worth having, worth desiring by those men. Those men don't look your way. So you're basically looking for someone, looking for something that's not looking for you, that don't want you. I'm gonna let that marinate.
Because she has her eye on one guy, right? Now, here's the harsh reality. What if you're invisible to that one guy? What if you're invisible to the one guy that you want, that he could walk right by you and doesn't even blink an eye? So how much of your life do you want to waste waiting on a man who's not thinking about you? I say not a second. You have to know the difference between worth and preference.
A large number of women, they think about the wrong things. They think about the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Larrys and them, because those are the ones they keep letting smash. Those are the ones that go back and forth in their toxicness, their toxic fiasco. Those are the ones that they give the time and day to and their resources to. But a man that's good and decent, she don't look his way. She don't give him an opportunity. But wonder why Pookie and Ray Ray and them play her, run over her, use her, abuse her, and do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and so forth. Look at what you allow someone to do to you, treat you. But then you got someone over here that's leaning in with good intentions that is showing you.
What happens is this. Women have attached their worth to a man's preference. So if you're not a man's preference, oh, you have 2 kids by 2 men, I don't want you. A woman takes that, she internalizes it, and now she feels worthless because she's allowing somebody's preference determine her worth. Where, stop right there. He has a right to his preference. Let me defend guys for a second, because women say he has to be 6 feet. He has to make a certain amount of money. He has to have a job, all these things. So a man has the right to say, well, I want a woman of a certain weight. I have a woman that has no kids. I want a woman that's going to follow my lead. Whether you agree with it or not, you both just stated your preferences.
And that's where the problem comes in, because it's okay for a woman to state her preference. But soon as a man state his preference, shit goes way left. Men are supposed to accept a woman for who she is, accept her for what her past was. No, that's a two-way street. And that's why the more men keep stating their boundaries and their preferences, oh my gosh.
But now the internet, because everybody has a microphone, and a lot of broken people have microphones and they're speaking loudly, right? They're telling you, if you have a kid, you're worthless. If you are overweight, you're worthless. If you are working too much, nobody wants you, you're worthless. And you have internalized that to be your truth. Stop right there. Know your worth. Push back on it. Literally, what makes me sad about this conversation is people are looking for worth when you were given it at birth. I was once at a comedy show, and this comedian, it was so funny. He was like, I was so high, I was on the phone looking for my phone. And I was like, yo, man, I don't know what I did with my phone. I gotta call you back. And then he hangs up the phone, and it was such a funny joke. But that's what you're doing with your worth. You're like, oh, I'm looking for my worth, and God's laughing at you. Because he's like, you looking for your worth, it's in your hand.
So, my brothers and sisters, y'all saw that right. What both TK said and what Kendra said. Y'all saw that right. They were both right. Even though she was defending men. First Commoner said, a lot of women made the mistake of rejecting so many good brothers, not thinking or knowing they rejected all the only options they had available to them, right? Next Commoner said, supply and demand. A woman can consider her worth, what she wants. Does anyone want to meet her price?
Again, the reality is telling on modern women, okay?
Right? Next Commoner said, the issue is modern women have made themselves so available to the world. Men don't have to buy the cow anymore. They can buy the milk from many cows for a fraction of the price. Men are adapting as they always have. Facts.